morning, everybody. Welcome to our Saturday conversation for January, must be the 15th, I think, 2022. My name's Ruth Crossland. I'm a local licensed lay minister working within the Avon Valley churches. And today I'm pleased to introduce, some of you will know, some of you may not, Lynn Dudman. Now, Lynn is a Hale's angel. Yeah, hello, Lynn. Say hello back. Lovely. And I was very pleased to be able to talk to Lynn, because when I first arrived at Avon Valley, which was not that long ago, I was told by Gary, the rector, that there were a group of women who sang, who were called Hale's Angels. And Lynn is one of those women who sing. So, Lynn, first thing, have you been singing a lot of your life? Or is this fairly new, or how's singing been and music been a part of your life?
Well, music has actually been part of my life. Yeah, I play the piano. Well, I tinkle and what have you. But singing really only sort of came into when I went to Hale Church. Right. So that's where my love of it then came. I mean, I don't profess I wouldn't call myself a singer. I sang good in a choir because I can blend in. So.
Well, I think on the occasions where I've heard the angels sing, it is an angelic sound. So as a group of you, it's delightful, and it really brings something extra special to the worship that happens at Hale Church and in other places as well. So do you play the piano for your own amusement occasionally?
I haven't got a piano now.
Oh,
no, the piano went a few years back, but one of my ambitions is the fact that I will possibly get a keyboard and restart at some point in my life. Yeah. So
would you say then you have quite a busy life?
Yeah. Now, I've always worked. Yeah. So yeah.
What kind of things did you used to do as working kind of?
Working? Well, I spent 42 years of my life working for a bank. So I walked in to the said bank on the 26th of June 1976 and walked out 2 years ago now. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, so I've been retired 2 years.
Right. And were you one of those people who were accessible to the public? Did people come? Were you on the kind of front counter or in the front room or something, or were you in the background there?
No, very much front. And the last 10 years, I was a manager. Right. So I wasn't just looking after customers. I was then looking after staff and looking after the building and everything that goes with it. So I would say the last 10 years, very enjoyable, but hard work.
Yeah, absolutely. And it would have changed dramatically, wouldn't it? The role of the manager over those years. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Even more so now with COVID.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
And is the bank the local branch or the branch where you used to work? Is it still there?
Do you know, it's closing.
Oh,
it was, no. It's a little branch of Lloyd's Bank in Amesbury, which is the other side of Salisbury.
Right.
It's actually closing this year, which is, you know, it's a shame. I met my husband there, you know.
Did you meet him at the counter, or was he in another part of the bank?
He got transferred into the bank. Yes. Right. So we ended up working together for, I think it was for about 4 or 5 years. I would never work with him again, but you know.
What's his name, Lynn? What should we call him?
Roger.
Roger. Okay. Yeah. And is Roger still working in the bank or a bank?
No. He's been retired. Yeah. So yeah, he's been retired longer than me. Yeah. Right. So but and then we worked together for 5 years, and then we we went into different parts of the bank and what have you. Yeah. So
yeah, that's one of the nice things I imagine about banking. There are lots of different sections. If you don't want to do the kind of street banking or whatever you call it, you can go off and do different things.
Yeah.
So Lynn, I don't actually know, because I knew-ish, and probably other people do. Where actually do you live?
I live in Woodfalls.
Ah, now I've heard of Woodfalls.
Yeah.
Is that just over the boundary into Wiltshire, or is that still in? Yeah, just over the boundary.
Yeah, we are literally. I'm up on the ridge, just I suppose about 100 yards or 100 meters.
Yeah.
Inside Wiltshire. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, but our children, we got 2 girls. They went to Hale school.
Right.
And that's where the link where I went down to have a look at Hale Church, and that was the link there.
Right.
Yeah.
And how long ago is it when you went down to have a look at the lovely Hale Church, would you say?
Well, I met Nikki. I went to a family service, and Bethan, I think, must have been 2, and Katie was about 6 months old.
Right. So yeah. 20 something. Yeah.
20 something. Yeah. So it's about sort of 22, 23 years ago. Yeah. Because Katie's now a mum. Yeah.
He is, because we had Ezekiel's baptism, didn't we, the other week?
We did. Yeah.
Well, you were there, were you, singing?
Yes. Yeah. We sang. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And your 2 girls, are they local or are they at some distance now?
Our eldest daughter lives in Harnham, which is just the other, and our youngest daughter lives in Downton. Yeah.
Oh, not very far then.
No. And she got married in Hale Church.
How
5 years. Yeah, 5 years ago now. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. And when people get married in Hale Church, there's opportunities for different places for receptions. Where did she go? Where did she and her new husband have their reception?
It's a place called the Barn, which is like the back road from Downton to Oldbury.
All right.
There's a barn down, which, and it's a lovely setting. Yeah, it is lovely setting. Yeah. So I know, I can still remember. It's a lovely day it was. Yeah.
And who did the deed?
Nikki.
Nikki. Ah.
Nikki.
So it was all very sort of warm and cozy and village and family and all of that.
Yeah, it was. Charles has got a large family, so the church was actually full.
Right.
Yeah, no, it was lovely, and it was just a whole lovely day. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But, so we had to find a time when you were free and I was free today. And you said, I'm off in the morning doing an exercise class, because we're recording this on the day before. So this is a Friday. So it's an exercise class this morning, was it?
Yes, it was. Yes.
And where do you do that?
I do that in Lover. There's the little school or the old school down there. I belong to, I suppose it's Isla. I don't know Isla's surname actually. Yeah, I Am Fitness, and I do a kettle size class there on a Monday, Wednesday, and then on a Friday we do what we call a HIIT.
Right.
So
high intensity.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Yeah. And this afternoon you told me it's grandmother duties, is it?
Oh, I've been relieved of those.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes. So other granny has stepped in. So actually, this afternoon is going to be my sort my father day out.
Right, okay. And where does your father live? Locally?
Just across the road.
Oh,
yes.
Very locally.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. And down on your right hand side, I think you have a hound, don't you?
I do. She's being very good at this moment in time. Yeah, she is.
I can't see her at all. What's she called? Ellie?
Ellie, yes.
Ellie a cockapoo.
Shall I show you?
Yeah, why not? Let's see if we can see Ellie. Oh, we're going the other way round. Oh, there she is. Ellie. She doesn't want to be on camera, obviously.
No. She's quiet. We'll leave her like that.
Absolutely. Is it a glorious day where you are? Will you be going
lovely
on with the dog?
Yeah. That's where we'll be going. We'll be going up to Turf later to have a walk. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So You've been around in Hale for so many years. Where were you born though? In locally or some distance?
Salisbury.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever lived out of Wiltshire? No.
No, I've always lived within Wiltshire, yes, because I was brought up in Durrington, which is the other side of Salisbury. Lived, met Roger.
School locally.
Schools, Durrington.
Right.
Infants, juniors, secondary then, and then Lloyd's Bank. Yeah.
Right,
so
right. And you went into the bank and sort of worked your way up, obviously, became a manager. So that was a career path that you were happy to do. And other family nearby? Any brothers, sisters, anybody else, aunts, uncles? Or
my brother is near to where we used to live. He's in a place called Bulford Village. He lives there. Yeah. So my parents both moved to be down here. It's funny because when we were looking to move, my father was a chimney sweep.
Oh.
And he actually said to us, he said, there's a lovely area called Woodfalls. And we ended up here. My parents moved here from Durrington, I think it was about 10 years ago. But my mum, we lost her to Alzheimer's 5 years ago. Right. But it's handy because Dad's across the road. Yeah.
And was he one of those chimney sweeps that drove around in a black cab, or?
No, he had a white van. Spotless. Yeah, he was spotless. I mean, it's all changed now. They're not called chimney sweeps now. I'm not sure what they're called. No, he used to cover all around Salisbury, around here, and the other side. So
as part of the newly created parish that we now are in Avon Valley, all joined together and kind of officially sorted and whatever, I'm discovering that some people, I don't know if this is true for you, some people have been to some of the other churches and some people have never been to any of the other churches. Which category are you in that? Have you been to some of them or none of them or one or two of them?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to Fordingbridge, I've been to Bremer. Right. The little one at God's Hill. Yeah. Obviously over the past couple of years, Hale really, when we can. But so it's it's St Mary's in Fordingbridge is a lovely church.
Have you been as far as Hyde?
No, I've not been as far as Hyde. But I now know that Hale School is linked with Hyde and Bremer. Yeah, I think, aren't they?
That's right. Well, the three schools, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hyde, Hale, and Bremer are all part of the federation. I think they call themselves. Don't they? Yeah. So, what's the best thing about living where you live?
Do you know, I used to say actually, because I suppose really I used to work in my last 10 years was in Bournemouth.
Right.
And living here, you've got the forest.
Yeah.
You've got Southampton, you've got Bournemouth, you've got Salisbury. But you just literally go down the road and you're in the forest, because I've got family from Newcastle. And they used to be amazed at the fact that, you've got animals wandering around and not penned in or what have you. So,
You're a country girl, are you, at heart? You wouldn't want to live in Bournemouth then?
No.
Or Salisbury for that matter?
No, I love it out here. Yeah, I do love it out here. Honestly, our local shop down the road, it's fantastic, stocks everything. Do I miss Salisbury? I don't go shopping that much now, but I mean, I do like to have a wander around Salisbury, but I just like the area here. You feel safer.
Yeah, right. And are there street lights where you live?
No.
No. That's one of the burning questions for me now. I've asked a few people of this because we were at a meeting the other day inside Wood Green Church, and we came out at 5:45, and it was pitch black.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, this is a bit of a surprise. I should have brought a better torch rather than on my phone, you know. So there are a lot of places, obviously, in the Avon Valley which don't have streetlights, which obviously is a mixed blessing in some areas, isn't it, really?
I suppose it is. We've got one over on the corner over there, and then there is sort of one further down. But yes, no, not the street lighting that you get up in London or somewhere, or Salisbury or what have you. Mind you, these days they turn them off, don't they?
They do,
yeah.
So over the years you've been mostly at Hale Church. Have you sort of been able to join in with some of the other things that have gone on? I mean, has Hale had a history of doing things like Lent groups, or I know we're doing the Snowdrop service soon. I'm looking forward to that. That's a really special event. So have there been other things going on there? Has that kind of been part of your experience of Hale Church, or it's really?
I mean, we've done over the years. We've had flower arranging there, which has been really lovely. We've had concerts. We always have an annual concert. And we link in with Gary and his fantastic choir. We're the encore.
I'm not sure that.
But yeah, I mean, Linda before at the end of the summer did a cake stall there because there was a camping. So it's linking it in, and I think I was just trying to rack my brains, actually. Oh, there was a wedding fair there that we linked in with Sloane, Hale House. That was lovely. And of course weddings, christenings and funerals.
So over many years you'll have sung many things, different songs of all kinds, different hymns of all kinds, I suspect. So I did ask you beforehand if you got a favourite hymn, and you said, well, there's quite a lot, but maybe today you could just, for us all now who are watching, pin down one hymn and explain what it might be and what it is you like about it, perhaps.
I think, I mean, I said to you, Ruth, I mean, I've got so much music, and that's by Amanda. Amanda has been amazing. I mean, she pulls us together and she turns up with music and what have you. But I think the one hymn I think that sort of is Hale's Angels is "The Lord is my shepherd."
Right.
Yeah, and because we always say, you know, we're very much like the Vicar of Dibley. We come together on a Monday night, and when we do sing that, we always sing that a cappella. And we've been asked to sing it at weddings, at christenings and at funerals, and I think that one is our signature tune. Right. It's the one that we just blend in together, and the acoustics at Hale are fantastic. So I'd say that the Lord is my shepherd.
And that's the version that they sing or they play as part of the Vicar of Dibley's theme tune, isn't it? I think I might get this wrong, and lots of people will tell me if I get this wrong. You might. Is it Howard Goodall who wrote that version? Somebody might tell me, so I might go out on a limb, and then later on there'll be lots of comments saying, Ruth, you've got that wrong. Sorry. Is that the dog saying hello? That's all right, Ellie, don't worry. Okay, so what we're going to do, Lynn, is we're going to ask our editor, hopefully, who can find that version of the song and attach it to our conversation. So, Lynn, thank you very much. It's been lovely to talk to you. Lovely to get to know you a bit better. And I mean, you know, I'm a dog person as well, and lots of people are. There, she's joining in. So we're going to say goodbye to Lynn and goodbye to Ellie. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
And you too. Bye.
Bye.